typically, every day come cool and shake. Darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. 5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Check smash. Ready. 70 Lions. Bronco 80.
Wide, get wide.
Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Play action with Richardson. He rolls to his right. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready. Cougar 19. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hut.
On first down, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. This defense may sit in the bottom half of the lead, but, hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep on playing it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season long. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Milrow looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Here he goes, third and long. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
13 yards.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. On the move, headed right. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver it in the ball.
He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4.
Making a throw on third and 1. Chased out to his right. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Set out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 7-4 coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Throwing here, Milrow. And he's got it! Shot away on board for touchdown! The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First and 10. And they're on the 16-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap down to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
1st and 10.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they're going to bring him down. At the 36. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside him. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready? Check 60. Check 8. Ready?
First down throw here from Richardson. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk off the field.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
75. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the red zone on first. Johnson here on the dump off. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
It's a design run for Richardson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back to Cincinnati after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
Bronco 80. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
We've got a now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 3 now.
Deputy! Cowboy 80! 79 Brock! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
Pistol now for Milrow. That's incomplete left side.
And I think that's a little taste, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19! Ready?
Milrow from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the sideline. Catch secured. Oh, he made that one look easy for the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side. The D is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And he's going to go out with a pick of 3, so chip it away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
70 Timberwolf!
Not from the pistol to Cook. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down, looking for options. Buying some time right. And the defender comes away with it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Mustang 19! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Viking 18! Let's go!
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
79 Brock! Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it downfield, it's Chase. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready? Liking 18.
To the air on this first down. Richardson finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. This is brought in by Coleman. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Short pass brought in. Has a hole left, room to run. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He rips up 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Liking, hey, take your Lions. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Trying for it with Milrow. He's got it to his running back. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He'll take this at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19. Go.
They fake the handoff, now Richardson. The Bills get to him, he's brought down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long, it's Richardson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. A little over half the field waiting for them. That punt down at the 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Let's go.
Throwing here just before halftime. Trying for the deep ball. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No play action here. It's Milroe. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
This is Cook on the handoff. 2nd down run, good for 4, and brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
Bills, 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Bills 1st down.
From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Off the play fake, Milroe. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Here we go. Mustang 19.
Throwing here, Milroe. On the move, headed right. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Milroe looking to throw. And it's incomplete. incomplete on 3rd and goal. Hopefully this game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
Buffalo, here we go. Start.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Back to 60. Let's go now. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's on target to Johnson. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Top 19. Back to 60.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Gets him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Go. Liking 18. Go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Richardson to throw again. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Richardson on 1st and 10. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But then that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Gravity Lions.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. Going with a screen to Johnson. Gets to space right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in that room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Flush down now to his, and he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter, with him picking himself up after that sack. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here.
19 tight. Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He brings it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where the coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Pistol now for Milroe. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
The pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's brought down at the line.
And I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Ron, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Chased out to his right. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they'll decline this and take the result. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his right. Throwing this one back at the end zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced wrong. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson now. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
60. Pass the 6. 68. Go.
It's Johnson on second down. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. He's in need of one more yard here on third down.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
19 Lions.
Back to throw it. Getting out to his left. It's caught. Chase has it. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Bills 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Bill Rowe from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running line. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bills 14 points back. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. The call won't work out. Shot's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side. Hard 2-minute warning.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it. Buffalo 8, Hawk 70.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Come on. Hey. Bronco 80.
There's another for it. He's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Panther Street. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll run with Johnson. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all,